Alright, so what we've done so far is we've created our marking sheet, and we've also populated the information into the sheet names at the bottom. So we've got our student names and numbers over there to make it easier for us to mark. What we need to do now, and this specifically is for people that have really big classes where you want the Excel spreadsheet to calculate the marks for you automatically, is go back to our Moodle website for staff or built environment casuals and open up file number 2. This file is called create a table of contents. Alright, so once again it's just a little macro that we have over there. So Control C and Control All and Control C. That's what we want to do, and that's all we need from that document. Alright, so by right clicking on the template icon over there at the bottom of that sheet over there, just once again go to view code. Alright, and you'll see it will open up a little code window for us again, and just right click and paste. Alright, so there we go, everything is in there, and the same principle now applies. We can just click on the little play button for us there, and what the system will create for us is little links to each of the student tabs that we've got. Alright, so we finished with Visual Basic and we can close that. Alright, so there we go, and there you can see that's what we've got, the student name, student number, and everything that we've got. Alright, so the next step is really intricate, so we're going to take it really slow. Alright, so what we want to do now is we want to make sure that Excel knows that we want to bring over the information from the individual sheets, and we're going to do that by formula. So in that block over there, in that cell, we're going to say equals, and that's for student number Scott Coleman, and the marks that we want to bring over is in that block over there. So you can see there, if we now select it, it gives us the little formula over there. Alright, so what you need to do is control copy the formula. Alright, so make sure that you copy it over there by selecting it and Control C. The next step that you'll have to do is open up a little notepad file, and that's going to help you to write the formulas. Alright, so there we go, we add it in there, so now we know that's what the formula should look like. Alright, so back to Excel, what I might just do is see if I can get both of these screens onto one so that you can see both of them at the same time. Alright, so what we've got here is our table of contents have been created, and we've got our references to our students, and there's our first formula that we've got in there. Right, so remember what we want to do is control copy that, and well, not cut, we want to copy it, and we want to paste it into our little text file that sits over there, and that's just going to give us information on how to do it. Alright, so in the next open cell over there, we're going to once again use one of our fancy little formula tricks, and the one that we're going to use once again is concatenate. Alright, so concatenate, the first part is obviously we're going to start building a formula, so we need an equal sign in there. The second part of the text is going to be a reference to that cell over there, so there you can see our little formula that is already building. The next step that we need is basically an exclamation mark, because remember we're trying to mirror that formula over there. And the next step that we have to do is obviously add a E21 in there. So remember to use your inverted commas and put the E21 in there. Alright, so that's basically what we want. And now if we put it in there, you can see there's our formula in there. Alright, so why did we do this? You'll see that in a minute. Alright, so now we need to just copy that all the way through to our other sites or our other students, and there you can see it gives us basically the formula, but it's not working at the moment. Alright, so this is where our little funky trick comes in. Make sure that you clear your notepad file on that side, come back to Excel and now say copy. Alright, and then paste it into your notepad file over there. Alright, so there you can see what we've done is we've just copied pasted it in there. So once again, now the reverse way is to copy it from notepad. Alright, so select it all, click on copy, come back to Excel and say paste, and you'll see automatically now Excel thinks that it's a formula. So if we now look at those formulas, there you can see there's the proper formula in there, there's the proper formula in there. And what will happen is, typically, if we now, let's go to Scott Coleman and just give him 15 marks over there, and 15 marks over there, and 10 marks, or let's say another 15 marks over there, the total score becomes 17. If we go there, you'll see it's automatically updated that field for us. Alright, so there's the next step that we have to do. Hold on for the next video.